Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the 16th of November to the 22nd of November. So I have a different setup today, so hopefully this is good on the eyes, good on the lighting. So there's no way this can connect to every single Sagittarius out there, so please remember that. And welcome cross watchers, which are people who watch their loved ones' videos. So the first one of the Earth Wisdom Tarot deck for you Sagittarius is Practical Intuition. So this is 30. This talks about new beginnings because the rabbit is there and they might not really take place until the spring. But I do see you planning. It looks like you're planning and organizing. I do see the light, like I said, the moon behind you. So I don't know if the moon is shining something light on something that you didn't notice before, that you might notice in the spring. And maybe you're gardening a lot too. Maybe some of you are hiding something in the garden. I know that sounds really weird, but I am picking that up there. That is so strange. Okay, the next one we have is number 1, boundaries. So this is a Celtic cross, and this talks about how you assert boundaries to feel in control, and you help others know how far they can push you, so to speak, or things like that. So the next one is creativity. This has been coming out so much. So the creativity talks about when we're not doing anything, we're supposed to be paying attention to what is going on in our mind. When you're just sitting and you find your mind wandering, we're supposed to be paying attention. I feel like a lot of us are getting downloaded and we're not paying attention, because I mean creativity is coming out so much, it's just amazing, really. So practical intuition is very good. You can even Google that and see what you want to say the meaning is to you. And then boundaries with the Celtic cross, and so that would have to do around faith or your beliefs. And then creativity. So now I'm going to start with the Mystical Cats Tarot deck. So the first one for you is Earth Queen. So Earth Queen is somebody who's very opinionated. They're really stuck in their ways, like they don't change their ways of their thinking. It's very hard for this person to change. Earth Queen is very opinionated, very predictable. So then you have the Tower moment. So this tells me that somebody's opinion is going to get them in trouble. It's going to cause a Tower moment. Somebody's one-way thinking is going to cause a Tower moment. So then you have Nine of Fire. So Nine of Fire is addiction. This is people going to NA and AA meetings, and this would be the columns, the universe trying to tell you that they support you. The Sun, this is beautiful. So this could be Cancer placement, or it could be Leo. It's traditionally Cancer, but a lot of people relate it to Cancer. I mean, it's Leo. So then you have Sky King. So Sky King is somebody watching you who loves you, but they don't say anything. So I feel like that person is not telling you they're watching you. And then Six of Fire. So Six of Fire is somebody who's selfish. Somebody who takes from other people and they don't give. They just take, take, take. And look at it. It's coming out by the Earth Queen picture or card. So the next one is the Moon, Pisces placement. So the Moon is when something's exposed. Wow, this is pretty cryptic. So you have the Tower moment and then you have the Moon. So a Tower moment's going to happen and something that wasn't known is going to come out into the open. Something is going to be known to other people. And then here I feel like a opinionated person is going to be really selfish. So I don't know what that has to do with coming out, but so here is Earth Tom. So I feel like the universe is sending somebody, a helper, in to help somebody. And then Three of Sea could be friends. So I don't know if a friend is sending a helper in, or the friends are going to help you. This is Two of Earth, which is strength and balance. So that's a good thing to have. So you have the strength to deal with whatever's going on. And then the Empress. So the Empress is somebody who has very nurturing, very mothering, very happy being the domesticated role, taking care of the children, like I said. Could be a new baby. So then you have Demon Cat. Demon Cat is toxic energy, Capricorn placement usually. This is anger. Yeah, wow. That's pretty harsh. So the next one is Eight of Sky. So Eight of Sky is telling me that you feel stuck. You feel like there's a situation that you cannot get out of. And I don't know if it must have to do with some toxic energy around you. That's what I feel. Let me see. I think I'm going to switch to the Tarot Illuminati. And the next one is somebody being ghosted. So I don't know if somebody... you ghosted somebody recently and you feel like they're just really angry about it. So I shuffle all my decks before I turn the camera on. I just give one more after I turn the camera on, so you guys can feel like they're shuffled. So the first one is Ace of Pentacles. So this is security and stability in your coins. So you're good in the coins department, Sagittarius. That's good. So then you have Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is telling me that you are single and you feel really secure in your single stability. So King of Swords is somebody coming at you wanting to communicate. Somebody sees you and they're coming to talk to you. So Justice. Justice has to do with balance. There's some sort of balance around this King of Swords, if that makes sense. And then Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is happiness. It could be a happy family, happy friends out celebrating. So Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups is somebody coming in to apologize usually. And then the Fool. The Fool is usually the precursor to taking a leap of faith, of doing something you may have never done before or you wouldn't normally do. You're just going to do it. So then you have Four of Cups. So there's something, somebody's offering you love, but you don't see it because you're looking at a past love. You're stuck on a past love looking at that you don't see the love around you. I know a lot of people are like, there's a lot of love around me, but this says there is. Somebody has their hand, they're offering you, they're paying attention to you, they're flirting with you. Somebody is very attracted to you, and I think this has been coming out for a few weeks. So then you have Queen of Wands. This is somebody who's very happy, very loving. This person has the black cat bast in there, so they're very protected by the divine. This person is has lots of new beginnings in them. Really intuition, a lot of intuition. So then we have Two of Wands. So somebody has to make a decision about something. And maybe it has to do with the Queen of Wands. So then there's a Queen of Pentacles. So there's a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very secure, very good with her stability and her coins. The Queen of Wands is, how do I know this? So the Queen of Pentacles is very secure and usually very single. And the Queen of Wands is very loving, is all I can say. She's very nurturing. The Queen of Wands is more nurturing and loving. She's not about money so much, as this Queen is more about money, and this Queen is not. So this Queen is usually happier. This Queen is happy too, but this Queen is a happier Queen. And I don't know why that's coming out. So now you have Strength, which could be, again, Leo placement. I think you had that before. If not, that's Strength for you. And Four of Swords. So there's something that is kind of stressing you out, is what it says, and you're taking a step back, and you think about it a lot when you go to bed at night. Something has you stressed out. So Seven of Pentacles. So you look at how far you've come, for some reason, and your accomplishments. You're standing there looking at them. I don't know if you feel like other people don't notice your accomplishments, or because you're standing alone. There's some issue with that. So Ten of Cups, it is. So you feel like you're a catch and you're beautiful or handsome, and you don't understand why you're alone. You don't understand why it's so hard for you to find your love in your Ten of Cups, and I feel like some of you are ready for that. You are wanting that, or you're reflecting on that maybe. Either or. So then you have the Emperor. So the Emperor is somebody who is a CEO, they're self-employed, somebody, this could be narcissistic because he's just sitting there. The way he sits there, it looks like if he's a CEO, he looks pretty relaxed and he's not doing anything, so he's letting other people do the work. Just use what you can and don't force anything to apply. So Eight of Wands is somebody wanting to communicate, so I don't know if you have this Emperor that's trying to communicate with you, Sagittarius, and then you have Five of Pentacles. This is somebody getting ghosted. There's a lot of ghosting going on in the readings the last week. It's amazing. A lot of people are just changing. But we are in a vibration where we are changing. So this is the Hermit. This could be Virgo placement. I think you had this twice already. So I don't know if there's Virgo in your birth chart or around you. So the Star could be Aquarius placement. This talks about wish fulfillment, dream coming true for you possibly. And then you have Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is saying that you have opportunities around you, Sagittarius. This is Eight of Swords. This is self-sabotage, denial, not seeing stuff. So that's so weird. You have opportunities, but here it says you don't see them. It makes me think of somebody who is offering love, but you just don't see it. You're reflecting on something from the past. So I'm going to do the Soul's Journey lesson cards for you now, Sagittarius. So the first one for you is adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So this talks about adversity is really, really hard. And I don't know if you've recently went through some challenges that were really hard, but you're like, oh my gosh, I learned from that. That was super hard. I can't believe I made it through there, but this is what I learned. So I don't know if you recently came out of that situation or you're going in that situation. So health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And this basically talks about trying to make yourself healthy. Try to do what things are good for you. A lot of people are going to be dropping addictions and stuff because the universe is aligning us more towards the end of the year. So yeah, that's going to be happening. So maybe some of you are those. We're all going to get on track, or not all of us, but most people are on our health. So this is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And this is beautiful. See, if you don't move, then you won't learn from the adversity, your health won't be good, and things won't change. So, and I don't mean move physically, I just mean like keep your life evolving to where you're excited, to where things are encourage you to get up and learn new things or go new places or go do things, you know. Try not to let your life get bored or bland, especially with what's going on now. It's really easy for that to happen. So try to be aware of that and you'll be a lot happier. And change is good. So here's a Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck, and you have 15 adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect with your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. So this talks about you not dealing with some emotions is what this says to me. There's something you're not dealing with emotionally and you're just going around and round. And it's not major emotion, it's pretty much shallow water. So it's not a major emotion. Ooh, this is though. Diving to new depths. So there is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. So these two are both about feelings. So this tells me you're going to deal with some uncomfortable feelings and adversity. Your health, you're going to feel hard dealing with some deep emotions. I don't know if you just started counseling, some of you recently. And change. And this is really hard to change the way you may have been dealing with life or the way you see things. That is a lot of emotion. This is so much emotion. This is a sperm whale, and they can dive really, really deep and hold their breath for a long time. So this tells me there's something you haven't dealt with emotions really, really deep. And I thought it was just shallow right here, but this came out. So you're just squirting around here acting like everything's fine, but it looks like you need to dive deep to deal with something. So if you're feeling out of place or lost or like you can't heal or you can't move on or you can't find that happiness, it's because there's some emotions you're not dealing with, that you haven't dealt with, that you have, they're almost making you unhealthy, whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is, but because this is not a personal reading, it's just a general reading. But yeah, a lot of emotions, adversity, change, wow, wow, wow. Alright, so now I'm going to do the Angel and Ancestor card for you. And you have Lord, take charge with authority. So this is good. This talks about if any, you're protected first of all. So if anyone comes at you and makes you feel vulnerable or makes you feel less than or tries to, how can I explain this? Somebody tries to, I don't even want to use the word manipulate, that's too strong a word. Discernment is coming to mind. You can Google discernment. It just is a tool we have, an intuition where we know who to spend time with and who not to. We'll just listen to that is what I'm getting out of that. So the next one for you is Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. So this talks about you have desires for intimacy right now, Sagittarius is what this is saying. So take charge with authority is what this is saying with your passion. And deal with it accordingly. I do see the male energy in there. Like I said, you're protected. I see the staff in there. I feel like as long as you listen to your intuition, you're going to be fine. If you are out there, I don't know if you want to do a dating website. I don't know if you're trying to do friends with benefits, but I do see you're interested in getting some passion with another human. So it says you're protected. If you're worrying about entering a dating website is what I'm feeling for a lot of you. This says you're going to be fine. That's what it says. And the angels are in there. I mean, he's got the angel wings and he's got this crown of horns. So I do see a lot of protection in there for a lot of you. Alright, so that's your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you, and it helps to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bless you, Sagittarius.